Alrighty guys, so I got my little solar generator here, and I got my solar panel right there in the sun. That's just a small 10-watt solar panel out there. Anyways, we're going to do a little test on it. I got this 150-watt halogen work light here. I'm curious to see if I'm be able to run it off my little solar generator here at all. If I could just run it at all, that would be amazing, because this is a super tiny battery, only a 9 amp hour battery inside there. So I'll really be surprised if this little battery has enough juice to even power this light at all. But anyways, let me set my camera up on the tripod, and we'll give this a shot and see if it's able to power it. Alright, so we got our saw the wattage here, 150 watt halogen work light. Let's see, hopefully the camera's picking that up. Alright, show you the wattage one more time. 150 watts right there. Let's go and plug it up into the solar generator. We'll flip the switch on, activates the outlets here on the side. Plug the light up into it, just like that. Let the inverter cycle on. Alright, so the inverter's ready. Let's try it out. Oh yeah, working with no problem whatsoever. It's amazing. 150 watt work light, powering it with no problem whatsoever. Wow, that's pretty awesome. 150 halogen work light, no problem powering it whatsoever. That's amazing. Alright, let's check the voltage of it real quick. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see the 13 volt light's even lit up just slightly. That bulb's kind of weak, so you really can't see it much, but maybe I could zoom in and get it to clear up. Anyways, it is illuminated a little bit, so let's go and turn on my light here. Okay, so you see the voltage dropped to 12 volts right there. Let's get the camera straightened up. 12 volts. That's with the light on. With the light off, see it hits 12.5. So this is a good bit of a load on the little system here. Turn it back on. See it instantly dropped to 12 volts roughly. Back off, you see it climbs back up to 12.5. So I do have to say, probably couldn't run the work light for long, to be honest with you. Simply because, you know, it's 150 watts. That's a good bit of power. So, and that's a lot of power for any solar power system, to be honest with you. But the fact that this little solar generator here could run it at all, that's just outstanding. That's amazing. So, but I mean, most lights aren't going to be like 150 watts each, you know. Your average household lamp is, if you're using a CFL or fluorescent bulb, generally going to be no higher than 25 watts, and it'll have no problem whatsoever powering it. And once again, a little shot of the little 10-watt panel I'm using. That's a little 10-watt panel right there, and you follow the wire. It goes all the way into my box right there. You got to see my connection right there going into the little solar generator. But anyways, for short-term use, you'll be able to power this light with no problem. No problem whatsoever. 150 watt halogen work light. See my voltage right there? About right at 12 volts right now. Under load. That's 12 volts under load. And as soon as I cut off the well, let me try to get this straightened up. As soon as I cut off my work light, it gets right back up to 12.5 volts. So yeah guys, just a little test on the DIY solar generator here, the super portable solar generator. You guys can see it ran the work light with no problem at all. How long it could run the work light before it completely kills the battery, my estimated run time, I'll give it well, with the solar panel out, probably 30 minutes. because that's a good bit of power, to be honest with you, off that small little 9 amp hour battery, which like I said, this battery, I'm shocked it even started up the lot, more or less ran it for any short period of time. So that's awesome. This little solar generator is really impressing me right now, considering it only has a small 9 amp hour battery and just a small 10 watt solar panel up there. So yeah guys, got any questions, feel free to comment. Thank you all for watching.